Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings.
Hi, guys.
How are you doing today? So, uh, the thing we're there in front of our table today, now still the airpiece oga. Osaehi, how are you doing? We say 200K in Nigeria. Wilfred Asukwo, how are you doing, brother? Airpiece Oga, we say 200,000 naira in Nigeria is better than 2,000 pounds in the UK. So I want us to have a conversation around it. Me, I don't tell you now my mind. 1,000 pounds abroad is better than 500,000 naira in Nigeria, sef. And my ideology is it's not like Nigeria is not better than abroad in some aspects. Like I've said, if you have money, you enjoy Nigeria. But you need to understand that the basic amenities a human being needs to have a decent life are not available in Nigeria. Like power. Every month, thank you, Adewale TV. God bless you. Every month, I spend about 300,000 on power just to power my house. If you earn 200K a month, your budget for power cannot be more than 20 to 25,000 naira max. With 20 to 25,000 naira, with the epileptic power supply that we have, they just announced that the national grid is down again. How are you going to? Forget data. Power is necessary. Because if you are going to live a cheap life, you have to have a fridge to store. You cannot be cooking every day. One of the easiest ways to save money is by storing stuff in a freezer. Another thing in like, because you see, my problem is you people have suffered for so long, you don't know what a decent life is. Someone said that the freeze go solar. The estimate they gave me for my house for solar energy was about 13 million 2 years ago. 12, 13 million, thereabouts. And you know, say once they give you 12 million like this, just know, say you go spend reach 14 million. Why do I need to spend 14 million naira at once when I can spend 300K monthly at my convenience? In 10 months, I've spent 3 million. So in a year, I spend maybe 3.6 million. So I'll now take, you see, people need to understand that. And that's one thing that destroys us in this country. You are very quick to save pennies. I do the solar. I'm going to pay for the installation. Remember that the solar, you still have to use electricity to charge it to. So it's not that I'll not be using electricity at all. On downcast days, you will still use this light. So let's say I'll be spending like 40K a month. By the time you add it, you realize it's not worth it. You realize that it's not worth it. You want me to carry 14 million naira and tie it down when I can conveniently pay 300K a month? I don't understand how people think. Someone said the son can't always charge. He can't. As in, I don't know how people think. Then guess what? Every 3-4 years, you have to spend about 4 million naira getting a new set of batteries. It's absolutely not worth it. People don't know how to spend money alone. I will go and tie 14 million naira down, and I'll be spending 4 million naira every 3-4 years, and you are telling me it's worth it? Someone said air pollution. I don't. The generator is there. Whether I pay for it or not, they are still going to burn the generator in the estate. Someone said peace of mind, not having to worry about power. Who told you that I worry about power? It is you people that worry about. When the light goes, you see me worry. I continue paying. They'll bring it back in 2 minutes. Why am I worried about power? I'm not worried. You are the one that is worried. You are worried on my behalf. If I had 14 million naira now, I'll go and look for Rolex that I will buy for 14 million that will hold this value, instead of going to put solar that I'll be spending 4 million on it. And I think I'm making sense. As in, the way people think, you people don't have any financial, how do I put it? You don't, your priorities are always twisted. As in, how do you people calculate it? Oh, God. That 30 million will serve you is a lie. Is a lie. Solar batteries are replaced every 4 years, or 5 at best. Which solar battery will last you 10 years? How? How? Your phone that uses battery. I bought this phone in September when it first came out. iPhone 15. The battery is on 96% in 6 months. What people need is financial understanding. A battery can never, by that 10 years, it lasts you 10 years. By that 10 years, it will be charging for 2 hours a day. The battery will be depleting. Just know that anything that uses battery, whether it's Tesla car, phone, solar power, because the solar is going to be charging batteries. By the 3rd year, we had solar in the house in Port Harcourt now. The only thing I was good for was you'll be watching DSTV and the light will not go. It will give you power for like 6 hours. After the first 6 months, that 6 hours first dropped to 4 hours. I leave it. Anybody shouting solar not really understand money. It's convenient. It is not financial. If I'm doing it because of convenience, and I don't still see the convenience. If I was living in a village, maybe it would be convenient. I'm living in Lagos, is not even convenient. They stress you. Baba, first things first, let me tell you what to do if you want to be financially smart in Lagos. Live in an estate. It reduces. If I was living on my own, I'll probably be spending more on diesel, then it would be worth it. Because if I'm spending like 800k a month on diesel, then a 13 million naira project is worth it. Or maybe I'm spending 1 million on diesel every month. Then, but you see, when you live in an estate, you just pay whatever NEPA fee they give you. And that way, it saves you a lot. Secondly, you're more secure than staying on your own. You're more secure if you stay in an estate because the estate has their own central security. Thirdly, you pay a fixed sum every month that covers your refuse, your water, your what is it called? So at the end of the day, it pays you off more to stay in an estate than to stay in a house. But you people did not know it. So anybody embarking upon a solar project, is either your electricity is very bad. Like if I only had electricity, when we first came to the estate, that time the estate was not fully populated. So they used to ration power. They'll turn on the power at 4 p.m. and then turn it off at 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. the generators will rest. Now, if NEPA brings light that period, you will have light. If NEPA does not bring light, but by the time the estate was fully populated, by the time I moved in, I think within 2-3 weeks, they moved to 24 hours power. So I can't have 24 hours power, Then to save how much? 300K a year is 3.6 million. In 3 years is about 11 million. Listen, so if I make 300,000 times 12 times 5 years, 18 million. Okay, divided by 5 times 4 years, no, divided by 4 times 3.5, 3.5 years. I'll have 12.6 million. That's the cost of the inverter. My 3 years electricity. By that 3 years, I don't need to buy new battery, which will cost me at least 4 to 5 million. Ayo Graham say leave talk. Next topic. Let's talk about how your mother's a whole. Can we talk about that? Because Olori Buruku ló bí ẹ. Chadanu lórí live. Stupid gun. Another topic. I want to educate you. You're telling me another topic. Jadanu, go and educate yourself. Not it, I don't rapture and come out. Please, can we continue talking? You see, my problem with you people don't see the big picture. Whoever come and tell me about one stupid solar that does not make any sense. Someone said APCO is not entirely wrong. He's definitely out of touch with reality in Nigeria. He's very, very wrong. And I say this over and over and over again. 200K a month in Naira can never give you the decent life you would have in the UK. In the UK, with £2,000 a month, you will have 24 hours electricity. You can never have it with 200,000 Naira a month. With 2K pounds a month, after tax, you'll be left with like 1,500 pounds every month. With 1,500 pounds a month, you will have water supply. You will use iPhone 15 and pay 50 pounds or 60 pounds a month. You will use the latest phones. You will have access to a working public transport system. Lagos has a public transport system. You can't still, it is one of the best in the country. You can't call it a working public transport system. You will have access to good water. In my estate, we have a borehole. We dig, the water is still brown. If you live in Lekki, there's no access to good water. There's no, even when I was living in Ibadan and we had access to government water, they used to bring the water every Thursday. Then that Thursday we will fetch the water down. Everybody had tank, reservoir. You will never, with 200,000 Naira a month, you can never live a decent, I'm not talking of a luxury lifestyle, a decent lifestyle in any part of Nigeria. You will live a struggling lifestyle. Unless two people are earning that 200,000, making 400,000, then you will manage. But that the entire income of a family in Nigeria is 200,000 is against a family earning 2,000 pounds. You are better off in the UK. The kind of money that you are better off in Nigeria with is not 200,000 a month. It's not 200,000 a month. At 1 million a month, you are still better off in the UK. Because that UK, as you end out 2,000 pounds, you are contributing towards your pension, you are contributing towards your future. You can start to mortgage a house that will be yours in 20 years. Bongoli said he disagrees. Oh yeah, come and talk. Come and talk. Today, Bongoli, won't fall your hand today. You have 10 minutes. In fact, you have 5 minutes. Someone says, my younger sister earns 250,000 in Lagos. I still support her. Lagos. If you don't get 3 million, forget Lagos. Oh yeah, Bongoli. Come and talk.
That is free.
Come and talk. For you
Good
to live where you have peace of mind that they will not come and kidnap you, you need at least 2 million naira a month in Lagos. In Nigeria.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing, Daddy? How are you doing?
Let's hear. We are doing well. Oh yeah. Want to hear analysis? No time for plenty greeting. Oh yeah, analysis. Oh yeah.
Okay, Daddy, please let's do it like this. I understand where Mr. Allen Oyema is coming from, and we need to put so many things into perspective. Now, the taxation thing you're talking about, we in Nigeria, we pay less taxes. Our tax burden is 7%. So in the UK, for example, their tax burden is 33%. So let's do the math. So with the 200,000, let's multiply it by 93%, 0.93. That is, I know you have a calculator. You calculate on B. You have that is, can you do the calculation, sir?
Okay, 200,000. What am I supposed to
times 0.93.
200,000 times 0.9. You'll be left with 186,000.
So that's in Nigeria. Now, in the UK, let's multiply that £2,000 by 0.67. So 0.67 times 200,000. So that is 13.4. That is 1340.
1340, yes.
So that's 1340. So 1340, 187,000. Now, let us assume a place in the UK that we can compare to Surulere.
Okay.
Where in London, like in London itself, can we compare to Surulere? Maybe somewhere in Southwest.
Maybe let's say
Southwest. No, Southeast. Southeast, because Nigerians live in Southeast more. Not London is more expensive.
Capital. You see, it's like comparing
not
to
London
Lagos.
Is more expensive. Not London is more expensive than South London.
What I'm saying is, in Nigeria, for you to make sense of 187,000 naira a month, it can't be Lagos. It has to be
Daddy Freeze, I'm getting somewhere now. Daddy Freeze,
yes, Surulere as against Old Kent Road.
Argument to superior argument now. Yeah.
Surulere so all those against Old Kent Road. Let's use Old Kent Road.
Old Kent Road, yeah. You can say Shoreditch, Lewisham, Charlton Village, all those areas. Okay, now. So now you have 1,000 as a normal boy. That's a bachelor. How much is it to get a decent, like I'm earning 187,000 monthly. How much is it to get can I get a 500,000 naira per annum home in a boys' quarters in Surulere?
My daughter stays around that area, and we pay about 700K a year. For a room.
You pay 700. Is it for one room self-contained?
One room self-contained.
Is it the boys' quarters?
There are these hostels where you rent one room. Everybody rents one room. Proper boys' quarter will be like 800K a year.
That is free. So let's say 500,000 for example. For now, I'm earning this amount of money.
500,000 can't get you anywhere decent in Surulere.
Daddy Freeze, I'm earning 187,000 naira monthly.
Yes.
I'm going to be looking for a room between 500 to 700, 500, 600, 700. That's what I'm going to be looking for.
But no, I'm not going to go. It will be girls' quarters because you know go see boys' quarters.
Not a problem. Price. Not a problem. Then in that same Old Kent Road, Daddy Freeze, that same Old Kent Road in that south area, how much will you get a one-bedroom self-contained?
Let's say maybe 550 a month.
Daddy Freeze, ask people in the comment section that are living in the UK, they will tell you that's not true, Daddy Freeze. Because
one bedroom studio apartment around Lewisham.
One bedroom self-contained. Ask them. Let's go. Someone put 1,200 pounds.
1 bedroom, hold on. 1 bedroom self-contained around Lewisham, Woolwich, Thamesmead. Someone said 900,000, 900 pounds.
Let's go.
Let's
Minimum is 1K. Let people
No.
that are in the UK put it there.
No,
That the freeze which they are putting 1,003, 1,000 to 1,000.
No, depends on your location. It's about 800, 550 to about 800.
No. Somebody put 1 to there. Somebody say minimum 1K.
Somebody says 600. Look at it, 600. Let me pin it for you.
They said Mad Louis. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I'm just saying that if we let them put it there now. That if we are getting somewhere now. That if you've been talking since I've been watching you since.
Oh yeah. Continue.
So now somebody said I have a studio flash currently letting out in Okendo for 1,560 PM. That if it's going to pinch 600 pounds. That if people are putting 1, 2, people are putting 1,000.
You see, listen, okay, if Old Kent Road is 1, 2, then that means Old Kent Road is expensive. Remember I said Woolwich, Thamesmead.
That is freeze. That is freeze. Me and you. That is freeze. Okay. Some people are saying 1,000 to 1, 2. So that is freeze.
Saying 700 to 1, 2.
That people that are living in the UK are saying 1,000 to 1, 2. People in the UK are saying that if you are getting somewhere. So let us say 900 pounds. Not shared apartment, not shared apartment. So people not shared apartment with somebody, just you by yourself. You are living in there, 1 room self-contained. You have your kitchen, your bathroom, everything. Like though you have 1 room self-contained. So that if it's, let's say 900. Some people are saying 950, 900. So 1340 minus 900 is what? That is 450.
Yes,
Abi?
yes.
We've said 1350 minus 900, that is 450. So if it's 450, for example, 450, out of 450, you go shop now. You go pay for your phone bill now. And if you get car, you go pay car note for your car now.
You know, go at that level, you know, go get car. Let's leave car.
Okay, somebody saying the 900 pounds is for shared apartment. I'm saying for full apartment too.
If you go places if you go places where they outskirts, you will see.
You know, say that's Surulere I call. I no call Ogbomoso. I no call.
Sorry, not still London now. We have not left London.
You know, if we enter. And if you enter Boko, now another case, now this thing where they talk now, it will scatter. If you enter Boko for Benue. So now that the freeze, we have agreed 900. So out of that 900, that person or my boy has only 450 pounds to live his life.
Yep.
Now, let us now go back to the guy that rented an apartment in Surulere, low-end area of Surulere for 600,000, right? So 2,000 times 12. No, 185. Let's say 185 times 12. So let's say 180 times 12, 360, 18. So 360, 18. So that is 216.
Let me do it for you. No,
that's 216. That's 2.16 million.
Times 12. That's 2.2 million.
2.2 million. So 2.2 million minus the 600,000 for 1 year of rent.
You know go get for Surulere, I tell you 800,000 minimum.
That is free. You are talking of 700. That is free 700.
You know go get.
Let's divide the 700 by 12 months. Okay. 700,000 by 12 months.
Or remove the 700 from the 2.2.
No.
Then divide what you have
700
by 12.
Yes, sir.
So you'll be by the time you pay your rent, let's say you'll be left with 126,000 naira a month.
So let's wrap it up to 120,000 a month. Now 120,000 a month versus 450 pounds.
Yes.
Now you will eat. Now in Nigeria, for example, we'll say that bag of rice that we are talking about as a boy is 80,000 naira. I just bought a couple of bags.
95.
I just bought a couple of bags of rice in Lagos for 75,000 naira.
Baba.
Couples of bags of rice.
Babe, how much we bag of
Daddy
rice?
Freeze, I just bought it now. I just bought
it. Tell
Daddy
me
Freeze.
way my wife gets food factory.
I am not disputing that with you, Daddy Freeze. I bought bags of rice. I bought bags of gari. I bought bags of beans. By Ramadan now, I bought bags.
Okay.
So I'm telling you that bag of rice is 75,000 naira. Bag of gari is 30,000 naira. I can go on with bag of beans and everything. So
okay.
If my boy will buy one bag of rice once, you buy one bag of beans once, you buy one bag of gari once, that will last him for maybe 3 to 6 months. We can start taking it out piece by piece, piece by piece. So, Daddy Freeze, are you seeing where I'm going?
I won't make you finish. Make I give you one thing, take finish.
And okay, before you finish me, because I know you're ready to finish me. But before you finish me, remember also that Nigeria is one of the cheapest places to live in globally.
Yes, but not with 200,000.
Daddy Freeze, Daddy Freeze, that is my joker. At the end of the day, my joker is that Nigeria is one of the cheapest places to live in the world.
Mm-hmm.
The cheapest place to live in the world right now is Pakistan. The second cheapest place to live in the world is Nigeria. Now, it is going to appreciate because as the dollar is falling in Nigeria, it begins to appreciate. Because right now, the value of the currency value in Benin Republic and Togo and Niger and all of these places is stronger than that of Naira for now.
Mm-hmm.
So Nigeria is already a very cheap place. So already I'm going to spend £900 for an apartment in Old Kent Road versus I'm spending 700,000 naira annually. So that's when we did the math. We say that is like 60,000. Let's say 50,000 naira, or let's say 60,000 naira monthly. I'm paying as rent. Then now let's start factoring bills into it. Electricity. I know in the UK right now they are paying 30 cents pounds and shillings. Abi? 30 is it shillings? Pounds and shillings now. 30 shillings per kilo. Pence. 50p, 30p, yeah, pence. They are paying, I think it's 30 pence per kilowatt hour. So how much kilowatt hour are they consuming? How much are you spending on your electricity bills? How much are you going to spend in Nigeria? You go buy generator. When you buy the generator, you go fuel them. They go give you electricity. You are getting 15 to 20 hours of electricity. I know now the grid don't fall. You go pay for all of those things. Food is cheaper in Nigeria compared to the UK. So at the end of the day, the standard of living.
Food is relatively cheaper in the UK than in Nigeria. Food is expensive in Nigeria.
Daddy Freeze, food is cheaper in Nigeria now.
Already let's use the word relative. If you are living in the UK and your monthly allowance for food is £200 or £150, you will eat better than someone whose monthly allowance for food is 50k, because you cannot eat more than 50k food a month if you are earning 200k.
Daddy Freeze, at the end of the day, we are talking about living. I'm not going to compare the quality of life in the UK compared to the quality of life in Nigeria.
But that's the whole essence.
That's the wrong comparison.
That's the whole essence.
No, Daddy Freeze, but I'm surviving. I'm living with 200,000.
Everybody here is saying food is cheaper in the UK.
To me, food is cheaper in Nigeria compared to the UK. When you do the naira to the pound exchange.
Yes, but you see, how many people are earning their? If you compare KFC like a Big Mac index, how much is a Big Mac in Nigeria compared to the UK? The Big Mac in Nigeria is cheaper than the Big Mac in the UK. But salary to salary, you understand what I'm telling you? If you are earning, if you have a food budget of £200 or £150 in the UK, you will live better than somebody who has 100,000 naira food budget in Nigeria.
Daddy Freeze, isn't that 100,000 pounds? On that 100 pounds, that 150 pounds, that's already more than the. Isn't that more than the 200,000 naira already?
But
if you do the math,
it's relative. What you're
no,
saying is,
I know. We use purchasing power parity to compare.
Yes.
We use purchasing power parity.
That's what we're doing.
I get that. No, I get that. Using purchasing power parity. However, in this case, where is food cheaper? In this case, where is food cheaper?
Okay, in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
But it is relatively cheaper in the UK.
Using purchasing power parity, right? Okay, now. So that the freeze, there's 450 pounds left. And then there is, what's it called? There is Kilompe, 120,000 naira left. Yes. Now let's start doing apples to apples here.
Okay.
We talked about electricity. Somebody corrected me just now and said it's actually 60p per kilowatt hour. So let's ask the people how much do you pay as electricity bill annually in the UK? What are the bills that you pay annually?
Monthly.
Sorry, monthly. Please, can you put it up in the comment section?
We are waiting, UK people.
Please, what are the bills that you guys pay? Just put it there. Phone bill, I pay 60 pounds or 50 pounds. Electricity bill, this is how much I pay. And let's take it out from the remaining 450.
Someone said 150 a month for power. That's a lot. Okay, someone said 100 pounds.
Someone say 170. Power one UK. Electricity 1 UK.
Okay.
150.
Let's work with 150.
So 150 plus the 900 at 100 at your that's 350 local. What other bills do you guys pay? Somebody said they pay 800 pounds in winter, they pay 300 pounds in summer, whatever, or however they. It depends. It depends. How much do you pay for phone bill?
Somebody say 100 pounds for 3 bed. We are talking of 1 bed. 1 bed no go pass 100 pounds a month. 1 bed.
Oh, they are paying council tax. Oh, they are paying council tax again. Hey, you should put everything for me. Council tax, electricity, phone bill, all the you pay for your TV, TV tax. People should put everything for gas. When you turn on your gas for heating and your gas for cooking, people should put everything. How much do people pay monthly outside of rent? Yeah, because if that 120,000 naira
TV license, no Niger person where I know they pay TV license, they run from them. No Niger where I know they pay TV license.
People should please put the price for us now. People should put the price for us now, please. I beg you. How much is it total?
Water bill, light bill, everything bill. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, water bill, everything bill. Because in Nigeria, we'll fetch water from the bowl or the house. They will have bowl system that you are not paying for water really in Nigeria. There are some things we don't pay for in Nigeria.
Okay, Bongoli, finish you. I'm almost done. Big shout out to the people who have been popping my money guns.
I'm finished already. In the UK, with that amount, you cannot even save up to 100 pounds monthly.
In Nigeria,
what will you use 100
in
pounds
Nigeria, you cannot save 2K.
That is free. You still save. Out of that money, you still save 20 to 30,000. That 100 pounds, what will you use?
If you save 20 to 30 pounds, you will live a very, very horrible, miserable life. Baba, you see, let me tell you something. In the UK, if you don't have a car, I gave this analysis earlier on, you will live a comfortable life. The bus system works, the train system works. In Nigeria, if you don't have a car, Orui, this sun, it will leak the remaining destiny that you have left.
Daddy, please, you're making it sound like we in Lagos, for example, like we didn't enter Danfo, we didn't enter Molue, we didn't enter BRT. Now they are trains.
Hold on. Can you
like
compare
we did not
Danfo?
survive all of those things.
Wait, can you compare Danfo to the bus system in the UK?
Absolutely not. But we have BRT. And we have a train now in Lagos.
BRT is very limited. It will bring you from the mainland to the island. It will not take you around the island or around the mainland.
Okay.
So now.
And then we have Danfo, we have Korope. We have Danfo, we have Korope, we have
Korope no be sufferhead people, they enter them.
Daddy, please. You know, Daddy, let me say something. When you were talking this afternoon or this morning.
No. Let's tell ourselves the truth.
Daddy, please.
Hold
Daddy,
on.
please,
if you come back, wait, Bongoli, one question. If you come back to Nigeria, you go enter Korope.
Yes, I went enter Korope.
Now lie, unless you want user and do content creation. They no born you
let me be realistic here. I was telling myself after your conversation that I watched, I was like, I miss entering Danfo. I want to sit down in the Danfo. I want to hear the chaos. I want to hear people arguing, fighting, causing problems. Like I've missed all of those things. Make conductor this way for you, make it this way for conductor. Make engine they do overeating. I don't miss those things. You just making that. Let me give you one shocker. So the last time I came to Lagos, Daddy Freeze, I was sleeping. And when I was sleeping, I woke up from my sleep. I was scared because I was hearing the sound of what did you call it? Okada. Ping, ping, ping in the estate. So they were driving outside of the estate. I thought that the Okada was right in front of me, pressing ping, 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 because I'm not used to those sounds anymore. But after that time, I stopped complaining about those sounds. But I missed the chaos in Lagos. So that would be one of the reasons, honestly, why I would enter a Danfo, a Korope, or a Coastal Bus, or Molue. True. But at the freeze, we went through this phase. We are surviving in Lagos. That is how many of our parents are earning 200,000 naira monthly, and they are taking care of the home.
They are suffering. That's what we are saying.
That is freeze. They are living. Suffering is relative. That is freeze. How many people that are working in the ministry are earning 200,000 naira monthly? That is like director of salary in the ministry, and they are living fine. It's not like they are stealing money per se. And they have wife, they have children. The children will go to school. We know how we cut these things. We patch here and there. Not Daddy Freeze. Respectfully, Daddy Freeze, you have an elitist mindset, and it's okay. A bourgeoisie mindset. It's okay.
Baba, you cannot tell me that entering Korope is a normal life. It's a sufferhead life. Forget bourgeoisie.
Daddy Freeze,
it's a sufferhead life.
Daddy Freeze, that is what we have. Daddy Freeze, that is what we. Daddy Freeze, okay. Somebody put something here. You are earning 200,000. I want
Someone
to
says entering Danfo or Okada does not mean you are suffering. It means you.
Why? That's our form of transportation. We don't have the sophisticated transportation like the UK. We don't have it yet. We are trying in Lagos, but that's what we have. We make do with what we have.
You see, that's the problem I have with Nigerians. We have normalized suffering. You are entering the bus. The conductor will never bath for 3 weeks. They sit down on top the engine. You have to fight to get into the bus. It's suffering. Inside the bus, people go fight. You go reach bus stop, they no go get change. They go marry you now together. So maybe gonna go find change. Baba, you can't make
it.
It's not normal. It's abnormal. Somebody said we have Uber. Hold on. Somebody said we have Uber. If you are earning 200,000 naira a month, Uber can never be your portion. Uber that one drop is 5K.
Okay, let me switch this conversation. For people that are living in Texas, for example, in Canada, for example, do you guys have good transportation system? I live in Texas. Where I live in Texas, we don't even have transportation system, Daddy Freeze. You get into your car and you drive it, and you put gas in your car. And gas is like, where I'm staying right now, gas is like about $3 and maybe 15 cents or something like that for a gallon. And 1 gallon is 3.785 liters. So if I divide that 3.1 something, that means that's like $0.9 to a liter. If I'm trying to convert it to naira. And 0.9 times 1,300 is what? That is 1,170. 1,170 naira to a liter. That's what it's supposed to be in Nigeria. So that the freeze, here, we don't have transportation system. It's only when you enter Houston that you see the metro. You get into the metro. So different people have different forms of transportation. That is the kind of transportation we have. So if you don't have a car in some parts of America or in Canada or in Australia or wherever, you are stranded. You can't even transport yourself. So that is where I'm pushing my argument or my debate. I know it's a difficult debate, Daddy, please don't get me wrong. It's a difficult debate, but that's why it's a debate. It's a difficult debate.
All right, I think I'm going to end here. Maybe we'll continue tomorrow.
And you can live in Mushin or you can live in Ajegule.
If you live in Ajegule with 200,000 naira a month, now suffer, you go suffer for this life. Compared to the person who they live for UK. Compared to someone that lives in the UK.
Daddy, please, you eat good quality food in Nigeria. With that money, you eat green, organic, good quality food in Nigeria. The food that they sell in the UK it's even the organic is more expensive. It's compared like it's the same thing like America.
Let's just round this off. Who won, Bongoli or Daddy Freeze? Just type and let's count. No need to argue. Bongoli or Daddy Freeze? Who won? The first person don't say Daddy Freeze. Bongoli or Daddy Freeze? Let's count to 10.
Let's you don't want them. They don't because you swear for them. You support say Daddy Freeze.
I swear to God.
Don't say Bongoli. Don't say Bongoli. Don't say Bongoli. Let's see. Did you see Bongoli?
Two Bongoli, 4 Daddy Freeze, 5 Daddy Freeze, 3 Bongoli.
It's not Daddy Freeze that I'm seeing. No. I've not seen 5. So say Daddy Freeze. 6.
6 Daddy Freeze, 7 Daddy Freeze, DF by a mile.
No. It's the same person that is voting. 6-3 now. 6-4.
6-4.
6-4.
7-4. 8-4.
7-4.
Baba, 8-4, 9-4, 10-4.
No, it's the same person. It's the same person. Some people, they are using bias to do this thing. They are using bias. They say they can't support Bongoli. It's difficult to support Bongoli. You don't know, I play a very difficult role.
No, like I understand what you're saying. You see, Bongoli, let me tell you something. Yes, because I need to round off and run. Yes, the government is working. The government is doing its best. Things have improved. Yes, but not on for you to live a decent life in Nigeria, comparable to the UK or the US. You need at least 1 million. That is, maybe the husband is earning 800k, the wife is earning 200k, or they are both earning 500k, or one is earning 6. At least 1 million in a family for you to be able to afford good electricity, good school for your children, good water, for you to be able to use Uber instead of Downfall, for you to be able to live in a part of town where they will not rob you at your gate. You understand? Let's not normalize the suffering we have in Nigeria as okay. I lived in the hood. I grew up in the hood, and I suffered. It was suffer. Masquerade will come out. The day masquerade they come out, Baba, I don't enter bus before. I just hear the drum of the masquerade from inside the market. I just tell everybody, yeah, sokale. Mumu people they look me say kill. I don't push one person as I come down like this masquerade. Don't imagine in talks. Don't begin they run or more. I just ran to my fence, but the side of my fence that was facing the road. It was not the gate. The mannequin lock back gate on my mummy. The full fence one only. The rest of them in the bus. One no. Now, when the flood them finish, now my parents speak, they still carry all of them come. So Baba, if you live in Lekki, even in this our Lekki where we stay, our chefs,
Daddy Freeze don't call Lekki. Daddy Freeze don't call Lekki.
They rob them.
Daddy Freeze, you know why I say you should not call Lekki? Lekki is one of the places I will never live in, like live or buy a property in, because I know what is going on in Lekki. That your water, you guys, your water, Do you know what you guys? Do you know that the freeze? Do you know the water is the wastewater that they treat and give you guys back as water that they freeze? I don't know if you are aware.
No, we use borehole. We use borehole.
That the freeze, the borehole itself is brackish water. Because that water in Lekki is not good water at all. The aquifer is not good. It's brackish. It contains a lot of iron. It contains a lot of copper, calcium, and all of those nasty chemicals. Darifis, lastly, thank you very much for having me on your program. But don't forget that less than 5% of Nigerians have 500,000 naira or less, or more in their account. Less than 500,000 Nigerians, less than 5% of Nigerians just have 500,000 and above. Nigerians are surviving. We are living with 200,000 naira or more, or less. You can go to Jos, you can go to Sambisa, you can go to Sambisa, you can go to Gusau, you can go to Kano, you can go to these places, you can go to Abakaliki. You might live a decent life over there. That's all I'm saying. It's not that bad. I support Allen Onyema. I support him.
Bongoli,
I support him.
You know I love you, bro.
Thank you, Daddy Freeze. I'll see you another time.
And
bye,
big shout out to APC with what they are doing to stabilize the dollar. I see that as a step in the right direction. Shout out to
pray for Labour Party. Tell people to pray for Labour Party. That Labour Party has scattered. Labour Party has scattered.
I told you the other time, Bongoli. Now waiting me and you go take fight with this. How can you say no? This thing you said is very wrong, and I want you to take it back. How can you say people is going from mosque to mosque, fasting with the Muslims?
Daddy Freeze, you know what I say? I know you have to go, but Daddy Freeze, we need to pray for Labour Party. Labour Party has scattered like this. Daddy Freeze, Abure, the chairman, he went to do sham convention. INEC said, no, we don't recognize it. A National Working Committee, NLC, there's a Papa, you know, Papa Lamidi, that they beat him the other time. He had all kinds of them. Daddy Freeze, it's a Labour Party. Oh, they stink to the high heavens. And they'll be saying, we APC, we are demons. They have used all the obedience money to buy properties in Lekki and in Abuja. Where we have told Peter Obi, we'll subsidize his Hajj trip. We'll give him 1.9 million. I think that's what they are doing. That's what they are doing now, 1.9 million as a discount. Because Obi must become Alaji this year. He's not escaping it. He's going to Umrah. If they go Umrah, they say, make I no spoil this gist. Which gist? They're not using our money buy property for Abuja. When we they tell una last year, una no year, una go they fight Bongoli. Bongoli this, Bongoli that. Your party is destroyed. There's no redemption. It's gone. They don't make money. Obi that cannot control party. He wants to control Nigeria. Atiku cannot control PDP. He wants to control Nigeria. But Jagaban, they call it to come and get involved in PDP matter. You know, CAPC, we don't get problem. Focus. Put your eye on the prize, the goal. Stay in power. Keep staying in power. And we'll make things right in Nigeria. Pray for Labour Party. Pray for PDP. They are fighting now. Everything has started out. So don't come and say it's 2027 that we rig election. No. We did not rig any election. No. It's not Tinubu that is Abure. It's not Tinubu that is Ajero. Leave us out of it too. They are saying bye.
All right. Good night.
Pray for Labour.
Good night, Mr. Bongoli. Don't worry, Peter Obi is working hard on his prayers. As you can see, he's going from mosque to mosque. He's breaking fast with the Muslim faithful, praying very hard for the faith.
Why did you go and break fast with the Muslims in Imo State or in Anambra? We have Igbo Muslims now. Why is he not breaking fast with them?
Bongoli, good night. Otito.